as I connect with more searchers, because this happens a lot, it's the challenge of something a new owner operator faces and they need cash. Like they need cash to solve the problem. And conventional wisdom has deferred to, oh, offset it against a seller note. But the question still is like, where do I get that cash? I think the escrow piece of like putting money aside to draw against it, like what have you seen in practice?
And in the escrow agreements, like the only way to get the money out is usually by a joint written consent of the two parties, like saying, yep, we settled, pay this money to the buyer, pay this money to the seller, or a judgment, a judgment through the court process, or if you have arbitration through that. So it adds a bit of a procedural hurdle, if you will. Nevertheless, it's a reserve of cash and liquidity there. I guess the other thing I'll note, it's not so much a recourse element, but is something I'll put in the bucket of like post-closing planning, is get a line of credit if you can. Get it before you close. And that goes for these sorts of unfortunate events where you may have a breach against the seller and need immediate cash, but also just as a matter of helping you manage working capital. If you can get a line of credit before you close, that's the best time to do it.